Hi everyone, Dr. Nats here. Okay, siapa yang baru first time tengok my YouTube channel, I'm an aesthetic doctor and my patient is into beauty and also fitness. Okay, hari ni kita akan borak tentang highly requested topic iaitu exfoliation. Exfoliation ni adalah proses buang kulit mati because our skin is constantly renewing themselves. Maksudnya, kulit kita sentiasa salin kulit daripada kulit mati dan digantikan dengan kulit baru. Masa kita muda, awal 20-an, biasanya kulit mati akan proses penyalinan kulit mati dalam masa 28 hari ke 30 hari. And then once we age 30, 40, 50, proses tu makin lama makin lambat. Up to 60 days. So, bila proses penyalinan kulit ni lambat, ada banyak dia punya kesan dia kepada kita. Pertama, nombor satu, kulit akan nampak dull disebabkan oleh kulit mati. And then kulit mati tu akan clog kita punya pore dan menyebabkan blackhead, whitehead, jerawat. And some place ada yang ganti kulit, some place ada yang tak ganti kulit, dia menyebabkan uneven skin tone and boleh juga menyebabkan wrinkle. So what are the causes yang menyebabkan delay in this process? Nombor satu is aging. Number two is hormonal fluctuations, dietary deficiencies, and also environmental changes. Now let's move on to the types of exfoliant. Okay, kita ada dua jenis exfoliant iaitu physical and chemical exfoliant. Physical exfoliant ni adalah bahan ataupun tools yang digunakan untuk buff away the dead cells. Cuma penggunaan physical exfoliant ni ada keburukan dia sebab kadang-kadang kita terlampau kasar, terlampau harsh, menyebabkan kulit kita irritated. It's better to use the physical exfoliant in a circular motion and also gentle dalam masa 1 ke 2 minit, kemudian kita wash off with water. What are the examples and products recommendation for physical exfoliants? Number 1 is scrubs. For example, jojoba beads daripada Jurlique and also Neutrogena pore scrub, salt and sugar grain daripada Skinfood, strawberry black sugar wash off mask. Number 2, peeling gel and gommage. Example daripada Face Shop, white jewel peeling gel and also Skinfood pineapple peeling gel. Nombor 3 contoh physical exfoliant adalah face cloth. It's just a simple face towel. Number 4, face brushes. Example, clarisonic. Number 5, Konjac sponge. Number 6, you can try nuts. For example, from Lush Angels on bare skin. Next is chemical exfoliant. So macam mana chemical exfoliant ni berfungsi? Number 1, this chemical exfoliant dia akan travel down to into our skin and then dia akan stimulate live cell ataupun new cell untuk cell division. Maknanya dia akan stimulate sel-sel ni untuk membahagi dengan lebih cepat supaya kita punya proses salin kulit tu akan lagi cepat daripada 60 hari dan dia akan percepatkan kepada 40 days or maybe 50 days or 30 days. And number 2, dia berfungsi dengan separate the dead cells daripada stick together. So dia ada glue, ini dead cell kita, dia ada glue in between. So chemical exfoliant dia akan separate them, so dia detach from the skin dan dapat dibuangkan lah. For example adalah leave on the hydroxy acids. Okay, hydroxy acids, for example lactic acid, glycolic acid, mandelic acid and also salicylic acid. Product recommendation adalah Paula Choice 8% AHA gel, Paula Choice 2% BHA, Neutrogena pore refining toner PH, and then Pixi Glow tonic, and also we have Paula Choice acne body spray for those who have acne dekat back or chest. And then retinoids, Paula Choice Clinical 1% retinol treatment, and they are also enzyme. They use enzyme as a chemical exfoliants. Usually they use papaya, pineapple, and even pumpkin. Okay, these are two types of exfoliant: physical and chemical exfoliant. Now let's move on to how to choose the right exfoliant. Okay, I will give a guide macam mana nak pilih exfoliant. Number one is you have to try one product at a time, because every products they have different reaction. You might develop allergic to the products ataupun develop irritation, some even purging or breakout. So if you try all the products at one time, you don't know which one yang menyebabkan that skin problem. Number two, go slow. You kena buat skin test ataupun patch test. For example, you try at certain area first and see the reaction before you letak satu muka. Ataupun you try for once a week dulu, tengok macam mana, and then the next week you boleh cuba 2 kali seminggu, and then after that 3 kali seminggu. And kalau okay, baru you try every day. I know it's very difficult for us to try macam go slow once a week ni. Usually kita akan tend to pakai every day untuk tengok the reaction cepat kan. And next one is don't just exfoliate. You must cuci muka sebelum you exfoliate, and then you moisturize after exfoliation. How to get started? When you choose an exfoliant, you not try the new exfoliant, what you have to do is that you kena stop all other exfoliants yang you dah ada, and back to basic, which is cleanser, moisturizer and sunscreen, until your skin back to the normal state. Until your skin is okay, dah tak irritated, tak ada purging, tak ada breakout. So you have to stop all the exfoliant. And then number two, you try one by one. For example, you have physical exfoliant. You try the physical exfoliant maybe for 1 month or 2 months, and you see the reaction, whether you have allergic, you have irritation or not. If let's say you don't like the result or you don't see any result, you can change to another exfoliant. And once you dah jumpa the right exfoliant yang you suka and you see result, what you can do is that you can increase the concentration, or you can increase the strength, you can increase the frequency. Let's say initially you just use it once a week, you can increase the frequency twice ataupun 3 kali seminggu. And then once you dah jumpa the right one, you can add another exfoliant. Okay, just make sure you don't use your exfoliant. You ada beberapa jenis exfoliant at the same session. Use one by one. How often should I exfoliate? Actually, it differs for each person and depends on you punya type of exfoliant, what is the ingredient, and then the concentration and also strength of you punya exfoliant. So some experimentation is needed. You kena try and error juga. And be careful for those yang on any medication, example Accutane. When you scrub, when you do chemical exfoliant, your skin is more prone to irritation. And those yang sunburn ataupun post shaving, you also prone to irritation. Jadi my advice, kalau let's say you baru je sunburn and then post shaving, you boleh stop your chemical or physical exfoliant. Okay, as for me, I have both chemical and physical exfoliant. This is example the Cleanel. So Cleanel is a physical exfoliant. Dia adalah marine beads. I use this one once a week sahaja. And then I have chemical exfoliants dalam my cleanser. So this is cleansing complex. Our cleanser ada glycolic acid and also salicylic acid and vitamin A. I use this every day, morning and also night. Okay, after that, for my second exfoliant is this one, Pixi Glow tonic. I don't use this every day, about 2 to 3 times per week only, depends on my skin condition. Sometimes you can feel your skin is burning per day, so I don't put this exfoliant, okay? And then for night regime, I ada juga chemical exfoliant. This one vitamin A, retinol and also adapalene. Okay, yang ni pun I tak letak every night. For adapalene only on spot treatment, contoh ada acne ataupun large pores, and retinol also I don't put every night, only 2 to 3 times per week. So basically it depends individual. There is no hard and fast rules. You have to try and error juga, and from there you can build your own skincare regime. If you have any questions, don't afraid to ask below.